Well, I suppose disappointing not to get the 3 points courtesy of a worldie from one of their players. What was the feeling in the dressing room after the game?
Yeah, initially it was obviously disappointment not to take all 3 points, but like the gaffer and Dozzy came in and said, we're in the top 3. If you just said that at the start of the season, you'd take it 100%, but it's just the bitterness of not taking all 3 points and moving further up the league. But like we said, we're in a great position now, and hopefully we can push on with the 9 games left.
Did you just sort of feel on the pitch we just need that second goal? That sort of game, it was quite tight.
I think if we did get the second goal, it would have probably killed them off. I was probably guilty of missing probably the best chance. I should have probably scored, but like you said, it's another positive point, and we go again next Friday.
Only your second league start, I just wondered, is that a question of just being a little bit too careful, whereas if you'd been playing every week, perhaps you'd have just stung your boot in it was in the back of the net?
I don't know, maybe you could say that, but I'm confident in my ability, and I know myself I should have hit a target at least, if not score. So I'll take it on the chin, and hopefully the next chance I get, I put it away.
But as you say, you're in the top 3 for the first time this season. You have lots of positives to take out of today, and it's very much in your own hands now, particularly with the fixtures to come.
Yeah, I'm 100%. We know the next couple of games are going to be tough, but we need to go into them and try and take as many points as possible. Like you said, we're in the top 3 now, and it's in our hands, so we just need to keep positive and keep getting on.
We always talk about how important Easter is, and you've got yourself in that position now where you're challenging at Easter, and as I say, playing sides around you really dent their hopes at the same time as progressing your own.
Yeah, you could probably say they come into the 6-pointer category. If you win, you take points off them, you move clear of them. But like you say, we're in a good kind of the changing room's in a good kind of confidence. Hopefully we can maintain that throughout the rest of the 9 games and take it game by game.
Are you just excited by that challenge rather than worrying about the challenges?
Yeah, of course you've got to be. There's no point worrying about anything. Like you said, it's in our hands, so we can't take our foot off the gas. We just need to keep our foot on the pedal and keep kicking on.
I suppose the downside today, Dozzy was saying, it looks like a pretty serious injury for Scott Davis, your captain, sort of thing. You must feel for him today as well.
Yeah, of course. It's never nice to see one of your teammates take a sole one. Fingers crossed it's not as bad as it seems, but we've got another great keeper in Joe Murphy who's got a chance to come in and play the rest of the games. And
of course, with the success this season in the EFL Cup as well, it's meant you've had some regular games to play. You've been part of the squad. Obviously, now's the key part of the season and shows the importance of you did well when you came into Colchester. You've had a decent game again today, sort of thing. That must be good from your perspective.
Yeah, it's always good to have a strong squad. If the starting 11 is not doing, you've got a strong bench for people to come on and change the game if need be. So like I said, the squad morale is good, the team bonding, it's all there. So yeah, we're looking forward to the last 9 games.
Obviously, you know the boss really well. That's one of the reasons I'm sure you came here. Did he sell that to you? Listen, we've got a great chance of promotion this season. Come and join us. You can make a difference.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I said on the phone when he phoned me. Was you a bit interested in coming and helping us getting promoted? That's what his words were, and hopefully I can come in and help the team get that.
He always seems very, very positive about it. It's the next game, and we go into it looking that way. You've got a lot of experience of being around him. Does he transmit that very, very easily to the players in the squad?
Yeah, of course. You can't be thinking negatively at all. You've always got to look at the positives and take the positive out of the game. And if you do that today, we were probably unlucky not to get the 3 points, but we created chances. If you weren't creating the chances, that would be a bigger problem. So yeah, you've always got to take the positives.
And I say Cheltenham and Cambridge to come, so Cheltenham are first, that's the away game, but presumably you'll go there hoping to win. Doing your best to win. It's not a game to sort of stand on the back foot against, is it? No,
of course you always go into every game trying to get a win. So yeah, we need to put our full focus on that now. We know it's going to be a tough game. They're top of the league. Their home form is pretty decent. So yeah, it'll be a tough game, but like I say, we need to go in positive minds and hopefully get a decent result.
Yeah, 6 days before the next competitive game, so perhaps a chance to work on one or two things on the training ground as well, which you've had little chance to do most recently.
Yeah, it's been a tough schedule over the last kind of couple of months or so. So it gives us a chance to, like you say, get some decent training days under our belt and be really prepared to go on Friday.
And fans always look at a home draw and say, oh yeah, we should have won that game. But if you look at the Mansfield squad, for instance, I mean, they've very much underperformed given the quality of the squad they've got. That shows how difficult League Two is.
Yeah, you could probably say anybody could beat anybody in this league on the day. So yeah, it's a tough league, and to be where we are at this moment is great credit to the lads, and hopefully we can kick on and get where we want to be next season.
And so a lot of confidence within the squad, obviously you're going to do that.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, Ali.
Bolton Wanderers have been riding high up, coming up just behind Tranmere now. Have we get much stick from any of their players in the running?
I've not really spoke to them, to be honest. My full focus is here now and trying to help Tranmere get promoted. Obviously it's good to see them doing well, but like you say, I'd rather Tranmere get promoted than Bolton.
Excluding the chance that we've already spoken about, I thought today was probably the most assured performance in midfield for Tranmere. Did you enjoy it out there?
Yeah, it was good. I feel as if the first couple of weeks when I came, I was just getting used to the style. Obviously I've worked under the gaffer before, but it was just to start to get used to the players playing around me, and I think over the last couple of weeks I've done well, and I'm happy where I am. I'm enjoying my football, so the more game time I get, the better for me.
If you're joining a new side, is that adaptation period, is it pretty much the same wherever you go, or does it vary from team to team, even if you know the manager and this style of play?
It just depends where you kind of come from. If they play a different style to what you're coming to, it's always got to take time to adapt to that. But you need to give your all and your 100% commitment to what the gaffer wants you to do, and that's what I'm all about. Chances
are we're going to see a lot more of you in the next few weeks, especially with 2 bumper games next weekend. Is that something you're relishing?
Yeah, of course. Like I said earlier, we've got 9 games to go. We're in a great position, so we need to take one game at a time. So Cheltenham comes first, and like you say, we'll get a good week under our belts in training, and hopefully we'll be ready to go.